Amsterdam is how far below sea level?
Don't quote me, but I think it's 12, 18 or 20 or something like that.
So all this land and everything we're walking on is all below sea level. So they're really good at dikes.
They make their dikes. They've been doing it for centuries.
And these are both...
There's one kid, he's got his finger in the dike right now.
I've heard that story.
Down in the middle of Holland. And
he's still there.
He's still there.
He's really old.
He's a very old guy.
So there's a lot of houseboats too.
Yeah.
And canals.
You know, I had a houseboat similar to this, but it was new when I lived here.
So this is not
in
considered a nice one?
I would say that's a little bit shabby.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Mishko, and that's Jack, and he's my cousin.
You guys are first cousins. So
Yeah.
can I ask you a question? Yeah. So what's the difference between living in the Netherlands and living in America?
The Netherlands has much thinner buildings and a lot more bikers.
We found a place less square than ours.
More crooked?
More crooked.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Look at that. That's, I don't know if you can tell, but that's very crooked. tell me about that, Vinny. So, why is that crooked?
Because they used a metric system instead of the good old. That's what happened.
So, oops, sorry, I keep smelling something, but it's not a tobacco smell. Did you catch that?
We are in Amsterdam, sweetheart.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Okay, so people take a lot of pride in having their windows very clean. So if you look out the window, there's no smudges. Mm-hmm. The window cleaners come often on the outside, and then people keep them clean on the inside.
You said the older generation.
And the older generations,
it's a
display. Yeah, so they have beautiful curtains. It's open, so people could look inside, and they have a lot of knickknackies on the window. Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
And it's kept clean, very clean.
Interesting.
Yeah. And also, people take pride in their gardens, of course.
I can see that. So we're really lucky that
manicured. Yeah.
the tulips are all in bloom right now. Wow, that's so pretty. What a beautiful garden. I was asking Christina about the bricks, because there's bricks everywhere. Why are there bricks on the ground?
Yeah, because there's sand under the bricks.
So the ground is always moving?
Yes.
And concrete would break up?
The concrete would break up. So if the bricks sink, they just pull out the bricks, reset it, realign everything, and then reuse the same bricks.
And reuse it?
Yeah. Smart, huh?
Well, I'm starting to see the pattern that the Dutch are very practical.
Very practical, yes. And it's all, yeah, they're very, I don't want to say cheap, but it saves money, right?
Economical,
yeah.
Thrifty. All right, so this is the new Google virtual VR. What are they calling it? The cardboard or box or something? Yeah. So you put your phone in?
Yeah. It's kind of funny. There's even a.
So you run a special app of some sort.
It's from Google.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
And what are you seeing?
I'm just seeing a three-dimensional picture of rocks and the ocean, kind of an ocean scene or mountain scene.
Yeah, if you look up.
Oh.
Yeah, and move around, 360.
Oh, it's 360. How is that possible? That's incredible.
So what are you seeing?
I'm just looking around like I'm up in a mountain. Oh, there's a wolf. How brilliant. You want to try it?
Yeah. No, I didn't realize it was going to be like a cartoon.
And all it is a spring and a metal, I guess, washer. And then it responds to the magnet inside the phone, so it.
Oh, there's a whale in the ocean.
So Sean, I had these when I was 10. They were Viewmasters.
This is
The next generation.
yeah, but the thing
Whoa.
is, it's just I got a cover.
Oh, I'm on the edge.
So it appears that the Dutch also know how to do medieval. You see this? That's even worse.
This is worse than England, huh?
How would you like to sit on that?
No, thank you.
You don't mind me to start.
So where are we first?
McDonald's. But we're not gonna eat.
We're just showing you
No, we're just showing
the differences.
that.
So can I go in here and order a Royale with cheese?
No, they don't call it a Royale here. You
So
can place your
these
order.
kiosks.
Yeah, you could order it and pay for it, and then you just pick up your food with the number.
Interesting.
Yeah, because we have these when we were in Monaco. They have these fancy screens.
Is McDonald's popular in the Netherlands? A lot of people eat here. Or, I mean, what's it considered? Is it considered kind
I
of?
think with the younger folks,
Right.
it's a fun thing. You have a little bit of your own money. You could go and you could, pay for your own food.
An affordable
and-
meal.
Yeah,
But
I
look at the
think,
flowers. That's you don't see flowers like that at our McDonald's.
Yeah.
It tastes fresher.
Yeah,
does,
it
it's
tastes
better.
fresh. Yeah. And they have, instead of ketchup, they have like the mayo sauce.
course.
They call it frite sauce, which is mayonnaise. It's not ketchup.
It's mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
I did that.
Did
Yeah.
you do it
Not
again?
here. No.
I did it one time. It was terrifying.
Yeah. Did it tilt? Did they tilt to
No.
the chair?
No, this one went straight down.
Yeah. So the one that I went on, it went up and kind of did the scenic panoramic circle, and then it stopped, and then it tilted the chairs. So you were
Ooh.
hanging out, and then it fell. Yeah. And then I said, never again.
Let's go for a ride.
This one takes the cake. This is the smallest car I've ever seen.
Well, this is two-seater. Didn't we see a one-seater one time?
Oh yeah, I guess we did.
Yeah, this is a two-seater.
I think it's street legal. It's got a
Street legal,
plate.
It's got the plates. Pretty cool, and it's got a trunk.
Netherlands.
Another little car. And how convenient. When you can't find a parking spot in the street, you just park on the sidewalk.
That's what they do. They just park on the sidewalk. That is a crazy
Dude, come
thing,
on, leave
huh?
it there as a present.
Man, that's so funny.
Or is that just the?
No, that's just for the. It's a. I guess that's what they call a hot hatch.
Do you think you cannot drive faster than 45?
Yeah, I think so.
Good idea.
Yeah, you'd be white knuckling at that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And those are, and that's kilometers. That's even less.
So traditional Dutch dwellings have a armature at the top of the houses, and that's used to bring goods in and out of homes. So if you look up, you climb up, and people reach out with the rope, and they have a pulley system. Drop it down, and for example, I bought a couch, big couch. Guy came downstairs. He was pulled up drive up in and put the couch out by himself. And I'm like, is there another guy that's going to come help you? And he's like, no. Ran up, came down, put the rope around the couch, rolled it around, jumped up, grabbed the rope, woof, and all of a sudden the couch just went up by himself. And then he ran upstairs, kicked it, brought it into the window, and he goes, all right, $10 for the delivery or something.
So now tell why the houses are so narrow. Because if you look at these, whether they're shops or apartments, they're super narrow on the front.
I believe that they built them at one time for tax purposes. The smaller
And
the
you were
footprint,
taxed on how many feet.
how big the
how
footprint
wide?
was at the bottom.
At
So
the
they
bottom.
started with a very small footprint, and then they built up. And it's an old city, and they had a lot of shipbuilders. The Dutch were great naval builders, and so they there's a history too to that kind of, I think, plays also into the way they built the homes.
So where are we going, Christina?
We're going to the bike
Capital of the world?
underground. Yeah.
So why is it that the Dutch ride so many bikes?
I don't know. 'Cause
It's flat.
It's flat. It's cheaper than owning a car. It's easier to get around. Much easier.
My goodness, look at this. Look at this.
This is a small one, you guys.
So Sean, I read somewhere, maybe you were telling me that bike lock manufacturers come here to test how tough their bike locks are.
The bike locks, I don't know about the bike lock. I'm sure they do because there's so many bikes, and I've had many bikes stolen. So
the
the
bike...
the best bike locks are obviously not getting here. So.
I've had a bike lock this thick cut through.
How did
There's nothing the thieves cannot cut through. But the last bike that was stolen, they actually took our kid seat off. They didn't take the kid seat.
Oh, and they left the kid seat.
They left the kid seat, but they took the bike.
So you had a bike thief with a conscience.
The bikes, the kids' bikes, and the kids' seats don't get stolen.
So,
they're ethical.
So one thing I've noticed is you often see families riding around with their children. What's the biggest family you've seen on one bike?
I've seen a family of 4, like a father with 3 children on
one bike.
Yeah, or for me, seeing a mother with a newborn baby with a baby Bjorn in a baby Bjorn biking. That's kind of or pregnant women with kids and no helmet. No helmet. Oh, it's Mexican.
In the Netherlands, to have mayonnaise with your fries? Is that what
So
it
you
is?
want to do something about it?
No, that's gross, Sean. Do you like mayonnaise with your fries?
So
I learned that the first time on Pulp Fiction.
So mayonnaise in the Netherlands, they actually put mayonnaise on the fries. And after being here for years, I got to tell you, it actually tastes pretty good.
Is it good?
It's got a little salt to it.
Vinegar, I think.
It's just a different flavor. I mean, I could just soak this up all day.
Well, Sean told me I have to try the French fry with the mayonnaise. I do not like mayonnaise. Oh, I don't know. Here, you first. Oh, you eat anything, all right. Kind of like ranch without the ranch. It's not so bad.
What?
It's not so bad. It's just bland.
Just had a second try.
So are you going in for more?
No,
It's third time.
no. It's all right. It's not. There's way better mayonnaise than what we have.